It is time.
What is up, Wiz Nation, Wizards fans? How's it going? How's it going? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Camingo. As you just saw, the schedule is finally out. It's about time. 2 months left, and we got basketball, baby. We are almost there, y'all. But here we are. We're gonna talk about the Wizards 2025-2026 schedule, and also as we do every year, reveal my top 10 marquee Wizards games for this season. So let's take a glimpse on the schedule right now. We open the season, no matter what kickoff season. We're at Milwaukee going against Giannis and our old friend Kyle Kuzma and the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm like, good way to open the year for our young team to go on the road against Giannis and Kyle Kuzma. I'm like, can't get better than that. And right off the bat, the second game of the year, we face Cooper Flag. I'm like, right off the bat, early in the year, we played the number one pick that who could have been ours in the draft, but it is what it is though. I ain't gonna complain, but we play Flag second year, and the home opener is against Melo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. I'm always there. I'm always there. First game at home, you already know. And going to November, you got the NCAA tournament that we call the NBA Cup. Here's our opponents. I didn't get to that during my assembly video, but here's our NBA Cup in our group. You got Cleveland, Toronto, Atlanta, and Indiana. Now I know I think we're the only team without an NBA Cup victory. Hopefully we get at least one. I ain't gonna say win our group. I said just get one NBA Cup win to get this thing off our back. That's all I'm saying. Just don't care about going to Vegas. We'll do that in the future. Just get one NBA Cup win. That's all I'm saying. So that's all I'm basically remember is the NBA Cup. In December, you got of course it's still the NBA Cup still going on. It's the knockout round, but don't care about that. But let's skip to December because we'll get to that during the season. Let's go to January. For the first time in 6 seasons, yes, 6 seasons, the Wizards are playing on my birthday, January 4th, against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's right, Ant-Man and the Timberwolves. And I'm there. Here's the story. Last time my birthday was 6 years, it was 6 years ago in 2020. It was before COVID happened. They played not the Broncos, the Nuggets. And then we had no Brad, no John Wall, no Bertans, no Hachimura. We had anybody, our key players, and we still win the game because of Ish Smith. So let's see what this year unfolds. And we're back playing on MLK. We couldn't play there last year because of the inauguration last year. But we're back at home. We played our old friend Bradley Beal and the Clippers. And there. Also in January and February, we have a season high 5-game homestand. We play Portland, Milwaukee, the Lakers, the Kings, and the Knicks. That's our longest homestand of the season. And then first time I don't think as a Wizards fan, I don't think we never play on Super Bowl Sunday. Never. Because Super Bowl this season, this 12th season, it's on the 8th of February. We played the Miami Heat in the afternoon. I'm like, this gotta be a first time in my 20 plus years as a Wizards fan. They were playing the day of the Super Bowl. And before break, they played the Cavaliers before break, and then the All-Star break. It's it's in where's it at? Oh, in Los Angeles, the Clippers' new home. And after the break, we played the Pacers back to back. And I say going to schedule, our toughest month is March because we got a bunch of road games, and we got like a 5-game road trip coming on. 1 in the East and 4 in the West. We go to New York, Utah, Golden State, the Blazers, and the Lakers. And before that, there's a homestand. Before our road trip, the homestand. So that's good to know. We played the Warriors, the Pistons again, and the champs, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Congrats on them winning the championship. And then April, we'll see what happens at the end, because all I care about April is the last home game of the year. Because as a fan, I go to the first home game and the last home game. Last home game, we play the Miami Heat. Last home game, and then to end the year, we play the Cavaliers. Usually, it's always a TBD, but we play at 6 p.m. because the past few years, end of the year, it's always a TBD, because it's always an afternoon, and after the afternoon game's over, they say who's in the play-in and in the playoffs, and see what happens. But I like the schedule. I like it, because if we win some games, the more I attend. But Wizards fans, I hear this thing before we continue. Come December, January, February, because I do go my high school for basketball season. If you ask me if I'm going to the game around December and January, February, I'm not gonna go, because I committed that I'm be there for my high school for home and away game this season. So during December, Tuesdays and Fridays, come December and January, February, if you're there at home, not gonna attend or watch, whatever. There's home or away. I got to support my school. You know what I'm saying? So you want to ask? No, I'm saying no. All right, so let's continue on. Continue on this. Get this. We got 2 games on national TV. 2. I thought we were gonna get 0, but we end up getting 2. I think we're on Peacock and Prime. And they'll get this. I don't got Peacock. I can't afford it. Only I got is Prime Video. I can't afford Peacock, Netflix, YouTube TV, whatever. All I got is Prime Video. Is Prime. That's it. So let's get to the 2 TV games we got. We played the Pistons on the 10th on Peacock. I don't know how they're gonna do it. If you can't afford Peacock, how you gonna watch the game? Because usually when it comes to football season, when my team is the Commanders, if you can't afford Prime, you can watch it on Fox. So I'm gonna see what happens when if you can't afford Peacock, where you can watch the game at. And on Prime, which I have, we play Giannis and Kyle Kuzma and the Bucks on January 29th, which is good. Okay, but on Prime, can you still watch the game on Miami Sports Network? I want to know. But we'll find out during the season, the course of the year, because this is all new. Because I'm starting to miss TNT already, man. Because they did TNT 30, man, for letting me go, man. I miss Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq, man, already. Because this TV schedule, I don't get it. I think saw the TV guy I can watch the game. I think Mondays is Peacock. Tuesdays is NBC. Yeah, NBC and / Peacock. Wednesdays is ESPN. Thursdays it's Amazon on Prime until the the regular season's over. Friday is Prime and ESPN. Saturday is Prime and ABC, and Sunday is ABC and ABC and NBC. Sorry about that. So I'm sorry. I'm not new to this, but like I said before, miss TNT already, man, because this TV guy is starting to confuse me already. But looking forward to season, man. Also, one more note. We play 16 back-to-back games, which is good for us because we're relatively a young team. Because we can rest Middleton and McCollum and some nights. I think we're gonna rest on the second leg back-to-back, but we'll see, because we're a really relatively young team. But those are my notes on the schedule. Can't wait till the season starts. Now, we're going to take this quick break. We're going to reveal my top 10 marquee games for the Wizards this season. Stay tuned.
Johnson bounced it off of Malawach. Okay, a little and one mixtape. Why not? Trey Johnson with 4 points.
Well, you don't see that very often at the three-point line. Throw it off of somebody's back to get it back to yourself.
And we're back. We're so back. And now it's time for my favorite part when this is going to come out. It's time to reveal my top 10 marquee Wizards games this season. Now, we can debate after the show or on Twitter or whatever, but here's my list. But usually we have no cards, but I got it right here. We go from 10 to 1. Here we go. Number 10, the season opener against Milwaukee. And I'll tell you why. It's, bro, we're playing against Giannis, Aaron Friend, Kyle Kuzma, and the Bucks are different this year. There's no Dame Lillard is not there no more. But they did add oh boy Miles Turner, which is a good pickup. But this is a test for our young guys. We'll see what Trey does, his first ever game in the NBA. And our second year guys come in, and Bub, Sar, and Keyshawn, see what they're about in year two. So nice little test to kick off the new year. All right, number nine, the home opener against Charlotte. You know, I've seen Charlotte many times, even when they're the Bobcats. You got Muller Ball in the crew, Brandon Miller. They're basically almost same team that they were last year. So see what Charlotte is. Every time I think Charlotte has a good year, they always disappoint. So this is the year for Charlotte to put up or shut up this year. But home opener, I go almost every year. I said, but we'll find out. Let's go to number 8. Number 8. Bill returns to DC not as a Sun, as a Clipper. It's on MLK Day. Now, Clippers team is loaded, but we'll see if it turns to championship. You still got James Harden, Kawhi Leonard. You added John Collins in off season. You got Brooke Lopez, who became a Laker, but he chose to go to Clippers. T. Lue's still coaching that team, so the Clippers, when healthy, are a very, very dangerous team. So I'm just seeing how a young team like us can match up against I think the Clippers, they're the oldest team in NBA history on average of age. So we're gonna see. Number 7, the NBA Cup against the Cavs. Reason why I did because the Cavs in that group, I said it's Cleveland, Toronto, Indiana, Atlanta, along with us in our group. I think Cleveland is the favorite to win in that group. But even though I think we were in the same group with them and Atlanta last year, Atlanta and win that group, but Cleveland's the favorite. But because I think they have a high hopes of not to possibly winning this cup. But I say if you win the cup, it translates to not having success the rest of the way. We saw what past 2 years when Milwaukee and the Lakers won the NBA Cup. But the reason I honestly is because I have a good friend of mine I went to work with. He's a big Cavs fan. He's gonna invite me down there to that game on that day. So hopefully we get, like I said before, hopefully we get one win in the NBA Cup. Just one. If you think 2, great, but just get one. Number 6. Number 6. Jordan Poole returns to DC. Yes, you saw. He's now in New Orleans now. He's playing with Zion Williamson. It's gonna be interesting to see what Poole does in New Orleans, but it's gonna be a lot of emotion for Poole because he had even though it wasn't a good year for us as a team, but he had 2 really good years in DC. Cause like we said, he revived his career in DC. Cause after he had a bad first part of the season, first year, and then he rejuvenated once Brian Keith took over. But Poole has some damn good memories in DC, even though it was rough the last few years as a team. But it's going to be an emotional night when he comes back. Now we're in the top 5. Number 5. This is personal. Whitmore returns to Houston. Remember, yes, our key acquisition, Cam Whitmore, back in Houston. You know, Houston, they are stacked. They look like they want to win championship now. You got KD, you got Amen Thompson, Fred VanVleet, Asprin, Sengun. Like they got, and they added Dorian Finney-Smith. They brought Capella back. So this is personal for Cam Whitmore because remember, they did not give him a chance in second year because he was for allocation like middle or late in the year, something like that. But coming here, he's gonna take that thing personal. I'm telling you right now. Like I said, they're gonna regret not trading Cam Whitmore to us. And when we say he's going to Washington, I'm like, why? I said, oh, you're gonna find out soon. And now we go to number 4. Luka comes to DC at not Maverick, a Laker. Yes, a Laker. You know, Luka, LeBron, and crew. So I was like Marquis because I said Luka, my favorite player in the NBA, but it's debatable now because Luka got traded. I'm like, He's starting to lose my favoritism, but he's still one of the best players in the league. Laker fans, they're pretty much everywhere. Remember last year, they're all saying, Lakers in 5, Lakers in 5, Lakers in 5. And what happened? They lost in 5. So it's gonna be a test for us to see how we fare against the new Lakers. Did they add? I think they had Aiden as well. That's probably the best actually. Yeah, getting Aiden. And oh yeah, I forgot. We see our old friend who was there for half last year, Marcus Smart. So he's back in DC. So let's go number 3. The champs, the Thunder, comes to town. Yes, the champion. I'm still puzzled why no one is respecting Thunder as champ, because it's been happening for the past 8-9 years. Every single year, every time we win a championship, fans come out and say it doesn't count. It doesn't. Every year, I believe after the Cavs championship season, when the Cavs beat Golden State. Ever since then, ever since the Warriors won back-to-back, the Raptors, the Lakers, the Bucks, the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Celtics, and Thunder, it's every year saying it doesn't count. It doesn't count. It does every year. If you're champs, congrats, respect it, and deal with it. But yes, the Thunder, they're the champs, the young champ team I ever seen. You got SGA, J-Dub, Chet Holmgren, Caruso, those boys. So it's gonna be interesting seeing the champ. I might actually see them play. I haven't seen Thunder play in a while since Russ there by himself. But I might check him out. We'll see though. See how the season goes. Number 2, Cooper Flag comes to DC. I wonder how the crowd's gonna react when Flag comes to town, because he could have been a wizard. Could have been, but Adam Silver had to rig us in that lottery from one of the best odds to drop to number 6. I'm like, and gave the thing to Dallas. But I said, when Flag comes down, I said, Flag, meet Bilal and Keyshawn. I said, you're gonna have a rude awakening. When we first played him in Dallas early in the year, he's gonna have a rude awakening. We sees Bilal and Keyshawn and Sar, our 3 best defenders in my opinion. So it's gonna be fun. And number 1, even though I am biased, my birthday game when Ant-Man comes to town. That's number 1, because that's my birthday game. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get a dub. It happened last time, but yes, Ant-Man, he's starting to become one of my favorite players in the NBA. After the last 2 years, he took the Timberwolves to the conference finals 2 straight years. I'm like, this dude has it, man. But I can't wait to see Ant-Man, because some people hate Ant-Man because he always talking a lot of smack. But last year he's already talking. Man, remember when they beat the Lakers in 5 games easily? He was talking a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot. After when they got the Lakers moving 5, the team was winning 5. But yeah, when Ant-Man comes here, you can see Ant-Man, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley. They're still the same team, even though they lost Nikhil Alexander to Atlanta. But they're still the same team, and you still got Ant-Man. So yes, those are my top 10 games of the season. And one more real quick. Here's an honorable mention. The 2 games against the Nuggets, because last year we beat them twice last year. One was we ended our long second losing streak, and the other when Poole hit that deep 3 at the buzzer. That's our mention. So, what do y'all think, Wizards fans? What's your marquee game of the season? So, we'll talk about it on Twitter or our comment section. So that's it for today, Wizards fan. That's it. Now, next show is the season preview show as we kick off season number 8 on the show. Yes, 8 long years doing this. Even though the last 2 years wasn't pretty, I'm still here doing it, talking with basketball. So stay tuned, because I'll be back there once camp begins, before preseason kicks off. And after that show, the year begins. So that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all know the deal. Follow me on Twitter @KMingo. Same Instagram. Wiz page, Twitter at Wiz_Nation, Instagram Nation_Wiz. Thank y'all. Peace.